Hello everyone, welcome back again. In this tutorial today, we are going to continue our discussion on HTML colors, the HTML, HSL and HSLA color. So quickly, let's get started. HTML, HSL and HSLA colors. HSL stands for hue, saturation and lightness. HSLA color values are an extension of HSL with an alpha channel opacity. HSL color values in the HTML color can be specified using hue, saturation, and lightness. This is the syntax. We're going to have the HSL name and along with the opening and closing bracket, HSL hue, saturation, and lightness value inside it. So the hue is a degree on the color wheel from 0 to 360. 0 is red, 120 is green, and 240 is blue. That is, anything from 0 to 120 is red, anything from 120 to 240 is green, anything from 240 to 360 is blue. Saturation is a percentage value. 0% means a shade of gray, and 100% is the full color. Lightness is also a percentage value. 0% is black and 100% is white. To be honest, you can also do this using the RGB colors. So if I won't be lie, so so let's continue our discussion. If you want to specify the HSL color, you are going to have the color value here along with this saturation, along with the brightness, with the lightness, if you want it to be light or bright. So anyhow you want it. So quickly, let's continue. The saturation can be described as the intensity of a color. 100% is pure color, no shades of gray. 50% is 50% gray, but you can still see the color. 0% is completely gray, you can no longer see the color. I hope you are getting the point. This is the example. You can see. So let's continue. Lightness. The lightness of a color can be described as how much light you want to give the color, where 0% means no light black, 50% means 50 light, neither dark nor light, and 100% means full lightness white. So this, you can see, this one controls the lightness, this one controls the saturation, this one controls the colors. So let's continue. Shades of gray. Shades of gray are often defined by setting the hue and saturation to 0 and adjusting the lightness from 0% to 100% to get darker / lighter shades. So this one controls the opacity. This here control the opacity, and also the same thing goes. All this, to be honest, they control most of things that controls the opacity. This one, alpha, lightness here, and saturation here. All these three values controls the opacity of this one color here, to be honest with you. But it just depends on how you think about it, how you reason about it. When you listen, when you see the way I explain about the RGB colors and also the X color, you are going to understand this deeper. I understand that you can also do this type of thing using your RGB colors, and also you can also use it you do this kind of thing using your HEX color, which is X colors. So quickly, let's continue. HSLA color values are an extension of HSL color values with an alpha channel which specifies the opacity for a color. An HSLA color value is specified with this HSLA name. Hue follows, saturation follows, lightness follows, and also the alpha follows. The alpha parameter is the number between 0.0 fully transparent and 1.0 not transparent at all. Experimenting by mixing the HSLA values. So now we are going to give each other example quickly. So let's go to our file. Let's clear this. This is where we stop in the other video. So if you haven't watched the way we reach here, in the other video we teach each other how to use the X, but today we are using the HSL and HSLA color. So quickly, let's see how it looks. Let's go to our document and reload it. This is what we are talking about today. So we want to change the background color of this thing using the HSL value. So quickly, let's continue. Here in our paragraph tag here, we are going to put our style attribute from the HTML along with the background color from the CSS along with HSL name along with the opening and closing along with the value of the color. You know, when we are discussing about the color, we said 0, anything from 0 to the top, they are meant for what? They are meant for black color, comma. Let's save it. You will not see any color yet. I'm very sure for that. See, there's no any color here because we have not completed our tasks. What are the tasks? We are going to use hue, saturation, and lightness because these three things are the syntax for the HSL color. So when we are going to use the HSLA, we are going to add this alpha. So now we haven't even reached up to HSL. So for us to see something, so that's why nothing is appearing yet because we just specified the H, which is hue. Now let us put the saturation, comma. The saturation we want, we said from 0 to 100%. It controlled the shades of gray or brightness or whatever. So let's see, it controlled the brightness. Yes. So the brightness, we want to control the brightness. Let's say we want it to be full in half. Let's say 50% in half full. And also we want to control the lightness. We want it to light or dark. When we put this, when we save it, it will not show anything yet, to be honest with you. So let's get, you see, when I reload it, it's not showing anything. So come back to our document and put 50% here also. Now it's going to display something because we have add HSL value. Now you can see the color that we are using now. We are using the red color because the RGB stands for red, green, blue. Now every color starts from RGB. I think that's how they arrange the colors. So from here now, if you want to increase the red, you can say 44. 44 is also going to give us something. It's going to add another color there. See, another color. This is another color because we are using the saturation here to control it. If we put all these things to 00, it will give us red. You will see, it will give us red. Ooh, this is not giving us red though. Let's save it and see what happens. It's not giving us red. You see, when you are mixing it, me, I'm not used to this. I don't normally use it, but I won't lie to you. So, but to be honest, not to be confused, this is going to work the same way we are using our own RGB or whatever or X. So we can just manipulate this so we can see how it works. Quickly, let's go to here. Yeah, we say saturation. This one is for saturation, this one is for lightness. This one, the saturation is the pretended value, means a shade of gray. So how much gray we want to add to something. So as you are adding the gray, you are going to be seeing the another changes. You know, gray is a color on its own. So when we are adding the gray, you are going to be you are going to see another color can appear. That's why it changed. So let's say when we put this to 0%, 0, let's say percent, let's give it percent, let's just give this one 0 here. You're going to see how it goes. Can you see? So when you manipulate this very well, you can see different things will happen. This one comes up to, you can use 100 here. Sorry, you can use 100 here. You can use something up to 360 here. So let's save it and reload our document. Can you see something up to 360? Let's give this one 50. Let's give this one 20%. Give this one also 20%. So I don't normally use this one. Can you see? So you can work with it because this one can reach up to 360 and you can control it. You can see, as you can see, you can use 120 and you can use anything, any value from 360 downward, and this one can use any value from 100% downward, and also this one also. So the alpha also, you can specify the alpha by using 0.5. You will see that it will turn to, it will light, as you can see it's light. So you can manipulate it anyhow you want. You can even do 0.1, it will get lighter, just as if we are using our RGB. I'm not used to this one, that's why I don't use it most times. So it just depends. If you like it, you can start using and working with it. So when we are using the alpha, you can add the A here because we don't add it, sorry. So when you add it, it will work the same way. You can see it works. So to be honest, I think we are done today. Anwar Akorede Ayofe is my name. So I think in this tutorial we have come a long way to discuss about colors. So I think we have done for today. I hope to see you guys next time. So I will need to stop here today. I hope to see you guys next time. Have a great day. Thank you so much and bye bye.